young one. I stumbled on the side of 12 misty mountains. I walked and I crawled upon 6 crooked highways, and I stood in the middle of 7 dead oceans, and I've been out in front of a dozen delusions, and I've been 10,000 miles in the mouth of a graveyard. And it's a hard, it's a hard, and it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard rain. It's gonna fall. And what did you see, my blue-eyed son? Hey, what did you see, my darling young one? I saw a newborn, he was surrounded by wolves. I saw a highway diamonds with nobody on it. I saw a black branch whose blood kept on dripping. Saw a room full of men whose hammers were bleeding. And I saw a white ladder, it was covered with water. I saw 10,000 talkers whose tongues were all broken. I saw guns in the hands of sharp swords of the children. And it's a hard, it's a hard, well, it's a hard, it's a hard, and the rain's gonna fall. Oh, what did you hear, my blue-eyed son? Oh, what did you hear, my darling young one? I heard the sound of a thunder that roared out a warning. Heard the roar of a wave that could drown the whole world. I heard 100 drummers with hands ablazing. I heard 1,000 people, but nobody listening. I heard one person starve, and many people laughing. Heard the song of a poet, he died in the gutter. Heard the sound of a clown, he cried in the alley. And it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard rain's gonna fall. Oh, what did you meet, my blue-eyed son? Ah, who did you meet, my darling young one? I met a newborn beside a dead pony. I met a white man, he walked a black dog. I met a young woman, her body was burning. I met a young girl, she gave me a rainbow. I met a man, he was wounded in love. Met another man, he was wounded in hatred. But it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard rain's gonna fall. So what'll you do now, my blue-eyed son? What'll you do now, my darling young one? I'm going outside for the rain starts a-falling, and I walk to the edge of the deepest black forest, where the people are many and their hands are all empty, where the executioner's face is always well hidden, where the home in the valley meets the damp, dirty prison, where hunger is ugly and souls are forgotten, where black is the color and none is the number. And I'll speak it and tell it It's a yard in the rain's gonna fall. Now, I can relax after that song because I said I'd try and learn the lyrics. There was a couple of lines left out, but that was kicking me ass. Of course, I picked a hard rain, and I was like, "Oh, son of a gun, Jesus Christ!" But anyway, this is a local band for a great local event. I love playing this. Thank you so much for having us.